Yeah, this was a bad idea. I thought we'd have a little more visibility, but clearly not. So I'm not really sure where I am right now. And I don't want to light a fire because I'm running low on sticks. So that's not great. Welcome back to the Long Dark, my friends. We are in Archie's crawl space in Forbidden Airfield. Where's that? That's over here on Drift Island. Archie's crawl space. We did shoot a bear right up here last episode. We tried to harvest him. Every time we go there, there's either a blizzard or an aurora, so it's kind of a problem. I do want to get the rest of that bear off because I think having some meat around here would be great. We're going to leave a bunch of it uncooked as well so that we can cook it later when we need it. So we're going to do that today. I think last time we also talked about, hey, let's go grab this Polaroid location so that we can see more of the map. I think we want to try to do that as well. And then we want to look at the, just map the edge of the lake here as well without venturing too closely into cougar territory. So I think those are our rough goals. Let's drink some water. And we'll have to see what we got here. I think we are running, we have 5 sticks and no coal. So we have 3 books. We're going to need to go do a stick run before we can harvest a bear. So there's that. If we had our travois, we'd be probably better off. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave this. No, leave it on me. I'm going to keep it on me. You never know when you need a bedroll. And we've got some. There's the hide. Some stuff curing here. Let's see what we got on us here. We've got a bunch of teas, and we got stuff to make more teas, so I think we're good there. Yeah, I think we're good with our clothes. 80+% on everything. Got a bunch of torches, good ones too. Keep carrying around a piece of scrap metal. I think we should dump that. Drop it right here. Yeah, it's visible. Okay. And what else? I guess we're good. Alright, let's see how cold it is out there. And we have no more food on us, but there is some cooked bear where the bear is. I imagine it's pretty cold out. -19? Yeah, it's pretty chilly. Alright, we need to do a bit of a stick run. Grab some sticks somewhere. Wow, look at that. That is cool. Misty morning. Misty morning. Alright, it's getting cold, so I think we're going to head over to our cabin. And grab whatever sticks we can find along the way. Sticks don't usually spawn in the middle of the lake. So we're not in a great location right here. We need to be on the island, I think, in order to find more sticks. And we may need to get even more drastic and get some branches and logs or something. It is cold. Alright, let's hoof it. I always forget a little bit how it's a little farther than you think it is to this little cove. Always a little farther. Hey, while I'm just walking and not doing much else, I want to apologize for the sound last episode. There was a little bit of technical snafu that had me using my built-in computer mic instead of my actual mic. So, sorry about that. tried to make it work in post, but
Can't feel my hands.
did the best I could. I know it wasn't great, but we're going to really try to make sure that doesn't happen again. There's a stick. Future stick. Alright. Let's head up. We'll warm up in here, and then we'll go on a stick run. Need more fuel. I wish I knew where to consistently and reliably get
So cold.
coal in this.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
There was a bunch of coal when we came in, but we used that up. Alright, what's in here? We've got some stuff curing. We got some decent stuff. Here's a book. Take that. Anything else that we can burn in here? What is this? Need to warm up anyway, so let's do that. Spend an hour breaking that down. Took all the books off of that already. Alright, I guess we're warm, so let's go look for firewood. Ooh. Quite foggy. On this side, yeah. We haven't spent a lot of time on this side yet. Let's go over here. Nothing there. That's where we found those rabbits before. It's very foggy, so we just need to worry a little bit about wolves. And not falling off the edge. I'm trying to find an area that we haven't really been to much yet, or recently, so that we can get up here. There we go. So we can find some sticks. There we go. There's a couple. Definitely wolves around. I can hear them howling. So we need to be a little cautious. Maybe we should equip a torch just in case. Yeah, this is a part of the island I haven't really been on.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
It's getting cold. I think we're just going to have to be a little cool. Because we can't run back too frequently. Now, we don't need enough sticks to cook all of it there. We only need enough sticks to harvest it and to stay warm. So, given that it's minus 17...
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Like 17 sticks should do it. So we have 12 now. 11 plus the torch. So we don't need that many more. I actually think we could probably get down by goading down and we end up in a cave again at some point. But that might be a little bit dicey in this fog without really knowing exactly where we are. Whatever this is, we can get down here. I mean, ideally we would find a few more sticks. beware of wolves now. Oh, got a little bit of a sprain there. I'm actually going to heal that because... And I think I've actually got some... Yeah, may as well. Alright, we'll head up around here. I don't know that we're going to be able to
see
enough to find that bear in this fog. We might be able to. So we'll head back around to our... this way. Head back around to our Archie's cave. Warm up there a little bit. And then see if the fog lifts. Awesome. Alright, well, we did a decent stick run. I think we have enough. Especially if it gets a little warmer. Alright. I think we're going to do a little bit of a... since we ran a little... do a little bit of a warm-up nap. And hope it doesn't get worse. Okay. Looks about the same. Okay, we're going to try to find this airplane in the fog. Because I think we can see enough to not get lost. Should be interesting. Either way, it's an adventure. And hopefully we can hear the birds. I hear some birds, but hopefully we can hear the birds around the bear. So yeah. So all right. Well, there's always something, right? If it's not auroras or blizzards, it's fog or glimmer fog. I mean, we're doing pretty well here, I would say. We just need to, I don't know, it feels like it would be great to pick up the pace a little bit. I don't know whether we're heading the right direction here or not. But, yeah, it would be good to be able to get more done, but we just, you know, you can't map in the fog. We got sucked in by a blizzard for a whole day. You know, I mean, it's just not always easy. Okay, here's some birds up in this direction, so maybe I was heading the wrong way. Yeah, looks like the plane. No, that's just my imagination.
I need to find food.
Let's see, can't tell. I hear the birds getting a little louder. I'm trying to orient myself to the sound. Yeah, I hear some...
fingers feel numb.
Definitely hear birds. But I don't see much of anything. Alright, this might have been a bad idea because it would suck to waste. Oh, yeah, I think we overshot.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Yeah, this was a bad idea. I thought we'd have a little more visibility, but clearly not. So I'm not really sure where I am right now. And I don't want to light a fire because I'm running low on sticks. So that's not great. We got some sticks here. I'm just following the water here.
Never been so hungry in my life.
Looking for the airport at this point. We should have waited a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm thinking this is the river thing that leads to the airport, but I don't really know for sure. I'm just kind of hoping. Alright, well, we will find out. So, yeah, I guess I was a little bit overconfident there. Nope, this isn't it. This is not the river that leads to the airport. This is something else. I guess I was a little overconfident there. Maybe this is it. I hear more birds up ahead. Yeah, I really don't know where I am now. I really do not know where I am. I could be walking around in circles for all I know. Terrain does look a little different. There's some cattails. Yeah, it's starting to look a little steeper on the left.
I could eat a horse.
Yeah. You'll have to be satisfied with the cattail. First, I want to get a little bit further ahead here. Alright, a couple more sticks. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super worried because at some point I'll stop and make a fire if necessary. Here we are. Here's the airport. I just gotta figure out where in the airport we are. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's pop in here and warm up. Cargo Master's trailer. And maybe there's some wood here we can break down while we warm up. We really gotta eat. Don't want to lose my well-fed bonus. Let's eat one more. It's getting on evening now. Crazy. You know, you can waste a whole day very easily. Yeah, I think that's all the... Let's see. That's all the wood that is easy to break down in here. Let's take a look. Hopefully the fog is lifted. No, it's still foggy. Okay. It's getting a little better, though. So I think we'll head back to the hangar, because I think we have some food there. Yeah, I think we have some food there. I remember that wolves do occasionally roam close.
I'd eat anything right about now.
So yeah, it's a little warmer now. It's kind of nice. Sounds like there's birds, but it's probably a flyover. Alright, well that was kind of a bust. I mean, we spent all day roaming around aimlessly in the fog. Pretty much. But, yep, looks like we have a ton of meat here. So we'll eat. Awesome. And then let's head inside and regroup. Your gut. Okay, all that stuff is cured. Cured deer hide, more cured deer hide, cured gut. Awesome. We can use that to repair stuff. Stick it in here. I'm gonna keep a couple of cured gut on me, and maybe a cured rabbit pelt to fix my mittens. Okay, so let's see. Actually, let's just hop outside here and do a sketch. So we know we never did sketch this particular location, so let's do that right now. Okay, so I think the move is to just go up here tonight, take the Polaroid, then come back here and sleep. I think that's what we're going to do. So first let's warm up, since we're close to the Polaroid location. Drink some water. And then we'll head on up there. See if we can get there before dark, so that we can actually get the sketch. Ooh, look, it's beautiful now. Alright. So the Polaroid location's back this way. It's up in those cliffs somewhere. So I'm going to head straight back here. Not sure exactly where it is, but if we walk along the cliffs, I think we'll find a way up. I think the this area where there's these little trunks, and it's like a path. Like you can see there's a path there. So it's nice how Hinterland has put clues. You know, so I'm pretty sure it's this way. Because Hinterland wants to make it so that it's fun to discover stuff, and it's not always easy to discover stuff, but they don't want to make it impossible. You know, like, I don't think they're trying to hide stuff. You know, I think they're trying to encourage exploration and give sort of delightful little pathways that could contain something cool or could end up being a dead end. You know, and half the time, maybe more, it's a dead end. But I do believe that this time it is not. It contains something cool. It contains a secret passage up the hill. Yeah, we need more sticks anyway, so you know what, this isn't the worst possible thing that could have happened to us. As long as we could make it back to the airport. And let's talk a little bit about how we did that. So, in the fog, even if you're lost, if you find some sort of backstop landmark, like the edge of the lake, and you know roughly where you are, and you know roughly which direction stuff is, if you follow it in the direction where you think stuff is, you know, eventually you're going to find that landmark. Look at this. Nice. Nice. So, and as long as you have a fallback plan, which is if you really get lost and you have no idea where you are and you can't find anything, you can start a fire and wait it out. Yeah, there's no need to freak out. Still, that wasn't really a very smart move, going out in the fog, although, given how long the fog lasted,
Cold is making my head feel thick.
I kind of don't regret it. And here's the pistol location. Alright, look at this. Alright, let's map. There we go. Yeah, got most of the airport. It's pretty
Never
awesome.
felt so cold in my life.
That is pretty awesome. Yeah, that's beautiful. Losing condition, but we'll gain it back tonight. It's worth just looking at this view for a little minute. Yeah. Amazing. Okay. So this, if you keep going up here, this is a way out. We're not ready to leave yet, so we're going to go back down. We're going to head back the way we came. Oh, look at that. Missed one. And then we can run a little, actually. Tire ourselves out so that we can get some sleep tonight. Oh, missed a stick. Alright, and we'll do the bear tomorrow. We do have food. Plenty of food. What's this over here? Oh, nothing, just some stone. I guess we could go in here and do a little bit of stick run too. I know we're cold, but I'm not too worried about the condition. I mean, it's not that far gone, and we are going to recover most, if not all of it, tonight when we sleep. But all these sticks are going to make it way easier for us tomorrow. We got to get that bear before the carcass despawns. I don't know how long that's going to take, but feeling some urgency there. Alright, need to somehow get down here. Okay, let's run. Okay, we're gonna be nice and tired. We're gonna be nice and tired. Okay, how much water do we have? Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's head inside. Okay, lost a little more condition than I would have liked, but I don't regret it. I don't think it's that bad. Okay, 32 sticks, 6 reclaimed, 4 books. Yeah, we're in pretty good shape. Alrighty, so do we think we can get 10 hours? Not quite. I think we're not quite tired enough. Let's see if we can't repair these. 25 minutes? Go. Okay. Alright, I think we're tired enough. Let's drink some water. And get some sleep. See what the morning brings. Alright, not quite morning. Need to make water. When next time we make a fire, gotta make some water. Although I bet we have some. We have some here. I wonder if it's light enough. It's not light enough yet to do anything, so just pass a little time, and then let's make our other arrow. Alright, let's grab breakfast. And then let's see if we can find that bear. Get him all harvested up before he despawns. Alright. So yeah, there's enough visibility, I think, that we can find him. So let's head out and take a look. Want to head roughly in this direction. I don't know exactly how far or exactly where. But when we get over the rise, we should see the lake. And we'll really get a sense then. So yeah, I mean, you know, simple thing, right? We wake up in Archie's. We're going to go like, I don't know, 200 feet north or south it was, I guess. 200 feet south to harvest our bear. And it's still not done. Why? Reasons. Fog. Getting lost. Mostly fog. Yeah, it's getting cold. We are going to be cold again. Oh, look at that. Little landmark. We've been here before.
Can't feel my feet.
I'll grab that. It's been a while since we've been overweight, which is kind of nice. That's why I really don't want to lose my well-fed. Having all the stacked bonuses for carry capacity is just super useful. fly over there. What's that up there? Oh. A little fire we must have made at some point. Oh, this is where that, this is where that buck was. I think we'll take this animal fat. Oh no, we'll take it off the bear. We'll take it off the bear. See, we gotta make some cooking oil so that we can make the bannock and whatnot. Okay, I'm gonna grab a few of these. Replenish our stocks. Yeah, we've been messing around in Forsaken Airfield for quite a while now. I feel like we know our way around a little bit. We've got both Polaroids, so that's good. We've got a decent start of the map. Okay, this is the lake, but I don't know exactly if I'm heading in the right direction on the lake, so I must be. I must be. I don't see the plane crash, though. I hear birds. There it is. There it is. Okay, it's a little further south than I thought it was. Look at that, sun's trying to break through. Not quite a free fire day, but sun is trying to break through. Okay, where's our... Birds are still there, so... Oh no, that's the corpse. I think our bear has despawned. Yes, people, we lost a big chunk of bear. But it's a good thing we prioritized the pelt. Okay, that's a bummer. That is a bummer. Alright, well, I'll grab what meat we have. And what animal fat we have. Do we have enough? Is there enough animal fat? Yeah, there's plenty. Okay. In fact, we only need 2 of them. Pretty sure. Yeah, cooking oil. Yes. Okay, let's see if we can grab the charcoal here. And we're just going to grab all this stuff. We're going to be heavy.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I'm going to drop those. And let's head back. It's going to be slow. If we had the travel out, it would be better. But, yeah, I guess we gotta just kind of cart it back slowly. Actually, I'm gonna leave this for now. Yeah, I should have brought the trapdoor. What was I thinking? I could have stopped at the... I knew I was going to cart a bunch of bear meat. I could have stopped at the... I was at the airfield. I could have stopped and got the trapdoor. What was I thinking? Okay, well, here's what I'm thinking now. We're going to do 2 trips. Because we're just moving too slowly. In fact, we're gonna do a little trot. I hope we can find where we drop those again. I think we can. I think we will. Alright, well, we lost a big chunk of the bear. We lost all the gut from the bear. Most of it, not all of it. We lost a bunch of the meat from the bear, but we do have a bunch of meat. It's probably enough. We did do the Polaroid, which we said we were going to do. So that's good. So far we've been moving unmolested through this area. Yeah, trapwire would have been perfect here. Live and learn. That's probably the motto for this whole game, actually. To live and learn. Alright, almost there. Okay. We're going to find the temperature boundary. It's right here. So we're going to leave our meat.
Damn. Freezing.
Here. Both raw and cooked. And we're going to warm up in here. We'll drop the gut. Only one gut. Okay. That's not that bad. Alright, and let's drink the rest of our water. We're going to have to make a fire at some point. So let's think about what that point should be. So that we can make some water. Yeah, let's make a fire over here. Let's do it right now. Oh, you know what? No, it's not a free fire day, is it? Is it? I don't remember. Not a free fire day. Okay. So we may as well make the fire over here. Oh, since we're using a book, we don't even use the light torch. Yeah, and we'll just make some water and maybe we'll cook up one more of these bear steaks. Okay. Grab the charcoal. And we are a little bit overweight because I think we still have a big chunk of bear meat, which we'll drop here. Still a little overweight. Why? Not sure. We made cooking oil, so that's good. And some water. Alright, so let's head out into the vast world and see if we can't just sort of complete a little bit our explorations along the edge of the map that we haven't really. It's beautiful. Lots of visibility. See how easy it is if it's not foggy? You just see the thing, you go to the thing. You know? It's just... fog makes everything harder. Oh well, if we're heavy, we may as well drink, since we're thirsty. Okay, so this is cougar territory over this direction. So we don't want to go too crazy with this mapping that we end up putting our lives in jeopardy. But we do want to capture some of this coastline over here so that we can just at least have the rest of the lake kind of figured out. Where's our map end now? Yeah, maybe we don't even have this side of the island. Alright, so let's head directly over here. Some cattails. One of those. Accidentally took this. Okay, fair wind. And we're gonna head up here.
Can't feel my hands.
But we're not gonna head up so far. Yeah, we map right here. It's too bad we're in the wind. A little more than I would like, but yeah, let's just do it.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Okay, let's grab a drink. Warm up a little bit. Okay, so cougar's like right behind us that way. That's cougar territory. A little bit of stuff we didn't really quite get over here. I think we're going to get this later. Once the cougar has been defeated, we'll be able to roam more safely through that territory and capture the rest of the map. Grab some of these cattails while we're here.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
It's awesome. There's quite a lot of cattails here. Alright, let's grab another hot drink. Okay, don't really want to go up there.
Too heavy.
Oh, we are just loaded with loot here. Did I say a while ago it was nice that we hadn't been overweight in a while? I guess that's inviting it, isn't it? I just can't pass these up, though. Okay, so that's all forbidden cougar territory up there. I don't want to go too far up there. Grab another torch.
Fingers feel numb.
Alright, fingers feel numb, but we still have some warm teas, so I think we're going to stay out a little bit longer. This is supposed to be the warm time of day, roughly, and it's still pretty cold. So, cold region, a lot of wind. Yeah, there's only so much you can do about that. From there, some cattails here. Gotta be like 100 cattails in this region, at least. Still in this mode of picking up sticks. I don't know why.
Too cold to think.
Alright, I'm going to take another drink. Let's fly over. Oh, bunnies. Bunnies are lucky I don't need you. You're lucky I have plenty of food. And rabbit pelts. You guys can survive another day. What have we here? Cave. Cave. Ominous music. Ominous music. A cave like Archie's. Okay, if it's warm in there, we can map.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Valor dugout. Yeah, this one. Let's swap out this torch quickly. And let's give it a sketch. And then let's explore it a little bit. Kind of similar to Archie's. Yeah, kind of similar. If you can, I don't think you can put your, can't do that. Can't put it on the ice. Is there a place to even sleep here? Yeah, there is. Here. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Alright, so let's take a look at the map while we're warming up. Okay, so here's that cave. There's a bunch of the coastline that we didn't quite map, but you can kind of imagine it. We need to get in here, but I don't think that it's safe to do that right now. We also want to kind of get up here and see what's what. But, yeah, maybe we'll just sleep here tonight, actually. Because it's getting... it's not that late, but we're getting tired. Alright, let's venture back out a little bit. Next time we do a fire, we're going to have to pull more torches. Wow, it sounds really windy out there. Doesn't look that windy. Okay, let's keep exploring around the edge here. We can come back here and sleep tonight. So we'll explore a little longer. While we have the light. More cattails. A cattail. Oh, this, each one of these looks like it's double. Serious bounty here. Yeah, each one was double. Okay, blizzard time. Alright. Try to get the wind shade and preserve our torch. Oops, nope, no dice. Okay. Well, at least we know where there is shelter nearby. Right here in the dugout. So yeah, that worked out pretty well, actually.
I can't feel my feet.
That worked out pretty well. Okay, yeah, full-on blizzard raging out there. Up here. We're going to stay here tonight. There we go. I guess I could probably put it here. Yeah, that works. You can't put it on ice, but you can't put it on snow, so... Alright, well, it's not too late, but we are tired, and it is a blizzard, so I figure let's drink some water and go to sleep. Wow, the blizzard's still raging. Okay, well, I don't think our... oh, it's actually cold in here. So we're losing temperature. Not much, though. We got the down bed wall, so that helps. Wow, it is so loud. Okay. Do some rose hips. What else can we do while we're waiting for this blizzard to subside? cattails on us. That's crazy. That's a lot of cattails. We're gonna have to dump some of those. It's too heavy. Alright, I don't think there's anything for us to do. Got 9 arrows. Okay, well, let's just wait it out a little. Sleep a couple hours. Oh wow, we're cold even in the bedroll. Oh, that's not good. Gotta get through this blizzard. Okay, yeah, that's not good. How long does it take to repair this? 45 minutes?
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Let's do it. Repair the bedroll. And that should get us a little bit more warmth. Alright, sounds like the blizzard is over. That was some crazy, crazy night. So not terribly warm in this little cave, I guess, is the verdict. Yeah, not terribly warm. Alright, let's warm ourselves up a little bit. Alright. Well, that was exciting. Okay, well, I think we're gonna...
I could eat anything.
I think we're gonna call that an episode. And, let's see what it's like up there. Oh, it's a nice day. Cold, but nice. Okay, yeah, I think we're going to call that an episode. And what did we do today? Did a little bit of mapping, not much. Went to get our bear. Didn't get him because he despawned. But we did manage to bring all of them. Oh, not all of them. Not all of them. I think we only made one trip and there's 2 trips to be made. So we need to go get that. On our way back, we're going to swing by and pick up the rest of that meat. And then, yeah, we got the Polaroid. So we got a nice view of the airfield here. So, yeah, getting stuff done over here. Still afraid of the cougar. So we're going to give him a wide berth, but there's still some stuff to explore around here. So we'll have to do that next episode. If you like this episode, give us a like. If you've got comments for us, then feel free to share. And if you would like to know when the next episode drops, hopefully with good audio quality, unlike last episode, then hit that subscribe button and YouTube will let you know. And when that happens, we'll see you there.